Hi, it's Mel with Cockeyed Homestead. Guess what time it is? It's tea time! Get your favorite cup of tea in your very favorite cup. Come on back to see what all's been going on this month. Are you ready for this? Okay, we have Joe's part and the blogs that she does. I don't do that. Then there's my stuff and the things that have been going on and things to tackle in the future. So we got a packed tea time.
We always have a packed tea time.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
What you been cooking?
Oh, we did the crockpot manicotti. We did the cockeyed shrimp scampi. Wasn't that great?
That was wonderful. I really liked that.
It's a perfect dish. Then we had the hole in the bone with grits. No, ossobuco with polenta. And then we had some serious fun with cheater pickles.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was. We constantly think outside the box, so we're trying
That was so fun.
all sorts of new stuff. So you gotta stay tuned as we try them out.
And nobody said anything. If in the very front of the ossobuco, Joe had been out there by herself in the garden, and the camera kept boom and straight up. She said, "Look, just go ahead and take those out. Don't worry about it." Well, that night, I guess you went to bed or something.
Yeah.
I started watching him. I got so tickled, and I laughed so hard. I think I was.
And
waking you up.
nobody mentioned
Nobody
it.
even mentioned it. And I thought that was absolutely hysterical. She got to see it. She says, "What in the world?" By the end of it, she's in tears laughing. I mean, it was hysterical. That just, for whatever reason, that tickled me beyond life.
I was getting so frustrated with that camera. Every time I walked back to the bed, it went up in the air.
That cracked me up. So I had to do the
Well,
opening.
everything cracks you
Well,
up.
that's true. Well, most things anyway. And the blogs. She does great with
yeah.
these blogs.
The first blog I did this month was we lost our first Angora rabbit this month, last month.
My beautiful Kinley.
Yeah, the red-eyed white. And it was later, followed later in the month with the loss of the blue Angora
Tempest.
Tempest
Tempest had been sick.
for quite a while.
Yeah, she had been ill. And I had kept her going. And then we had to go out of town. And
Yeah.
while somebody else was watching her, she just couldn't take it. And she died while we were out of town, which breaks my heart.
Well, it broke
Broke my heart anyway. It's like, Kinley, that
it
devastated
broke
me.
the little boy's heart that was.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
There's a kid that lives up at
Well,
top
he's
of the
a
hill.
teenager, but
No, he's 11.
well,
He's a tween.
he's a tween.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he called me, as I'd left him my card, whatever. And he called, I don't know what to do. He buried her for me. I mean,
Yes.
He was a sweet kid. He is a sweet kid. He's a really good kid. But that's Kinley. I'm very sorry.
Even put a headstone up there for her.
Yeah, he put this little thing around for it. It's so funny.
Oh, but it broke his heart too.
Yeah.
Okay, the next blog I did was the Rabbitry expansion. You've got to see this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we spent hours in the design of this. If you read the blog, you know we've bought a, what is that, a carport with
Yeah.
a building?
It's like it's a carport with workshop. It's a 12 by 20, okay, carport, basically. And 10 feet of it is their workshop, so to speak, which is going to become our rabbitry.
Our Angora rabbitry.
Yes.
That
The
way we
Angora,
can
that's right.
air condition it and
They're going to get
tend
air
to the-
conditioning.
Yes.
The house isn't air conditioned, but the rabbits, they're getting air conditioning.
Of course, they're our money makers. We're just
the workers around here.
We're just the slaves. I mean, what can I say?
That's the way I feel about these animals.
But then we've got a place in there for our meat rabbits.
Yeah.
A place in there for the chickens to be corralled.
You can finally
Yay!
get the chickens on. We found them in the garden again today. They got one of our pumpkin squash.
Oh, yeah. It was beautiful, too. I says, I'm going to pick these before the chickens got it.
Too late.
Picked it up, and the whole bottom is
The
just
whole side of it. Yeah, it got
plain.
pecked out. But the other one's okay, so we got one.
One.
One, count them. One pumpkin squash.
You know, like we've gotten 3 pounds of green beans this year
Yeah.
because they've eaten the rest of it.
Yeah.
Today they got into the sweet potatoes, which I thought they didn't care for, but they dug them up anyhow.
My chickens will eat anything.
They
I've taught them to.
have, they decimated, totally decimated my zucchini
Yeah.
plant. I mean, I had a dozen little zucchinis as big as my little finger.
Bad cheeky.
I just picked it up and threw it. I'm so disgusted with them. Between having to plant over and over again and keeping them out of it and trying to get something for us to eat,
That's true. It's
it's been a fight. Okay, that's the new and exciting stuff. It also ties in with the next blog I wrote, brought to you by the letters D, B, C. Darn blasted chickens.
They have absolutely.
We
They're menace.
never feed them. We starve them
Yeah,
to
that must be
death.
That must be it. They're free range. I scoop out a scoop of feed.
They go through 50 pounds of feed a month, and there's only, what, 7, 8 of them?
8, something like that. All right, I overfeed them too. But they go around and they eat bugs. They do all this good stuff.
They get our scraps.
And yeah, they get scraps, you know, the stuff we have left over, I throw out to them. That's not good enough. They want the garden too.
Yeah. We're going to starve this winter, but they'll be fat and sassy.
Yeah, they'll get through the winter great.
And the last blog I did for the month was Pennies from Heaven. This has been an ongoing battle for me since the death of my husband over a year ago. Is getting the back payment they owe me. Yes, I get monthly checks from them. But they still owe me for 7 months between the time he died and the time they started paying me. And this is supposed to pay for driveway,
Everything. Yeah.
you know,
All kinds of
and
stuff.
all the big purchase items, a rabbitry, you know, little stuff
Little
like
stuff.
that. The stuff that I said cost big,
Yeah.
cha-ching.
Yeah.
And I'm still waiting.
It drives me nuts.
It drives you nuts. It's my money.
I know, but it's our homestead and
Yeah. Government. Hurry
Government.
up and wait.
Yep, that's government. Okay, now I did the videos of cleaning up this nasty house. It's still nasty. I admit it. The house is still kind of gross. Well, it's
Well,
it's
we're
not
in
dirty,
tradition.
but it's
Transition.
yeah, buddy. We are in transition. I mean, there's junk everywhere, and it's yeah.
Well,
So it's still
some of it's
crap
yours,
happened.
some of it's mine, some of
And
it's ours.
Everything has to be gone through again. You know, one of those things. When you're trying to put 2 houses together, plus, you see, when I came here, I had put together my household with my mother's household. So all of that came when she passed, came up here with me. Now I'm this household into this household.
Well,
And
but,
it's like,
but my household was 30 years old, had been through
Yeah.
5 children.
So yeah,
It had the death of 3 parents and all their belongings when you clean up after the dead. Now it's been the death of my husband and moving up here. I've done some serious downsizing.
yeah. Let me tell you, around here, you kind of have to.
Trailers are not made for storing anything.
Stuff to do when you're bored. That was another one. You know, I'm working with this dog. I'll give you the Benny update. But that dog, you know, I can put him on a leash and he will pull me all over the yard. Pull me. And I put that harness on him, and he's afraid to pull this chain with the little hook on it, and he won't pull it through the weeds. I mean, come on. I can ski behind this dog. And yeah, he's really
I've
useful.
watched him.
He's useful. He's really useful. So we're Benny update in a moment. Fixing the back screen door.
Oh, it turned out wonderful.
It
You
did.
a
It
great
finally
job.
worked. It finally worked. I think I still have to raise it up.
Just
but it
a
could
tad.
be because we had no rain, 0, but it was humid. Go figure that one out. And now it's raining. Well, it's slow a little bit, you know. So, but it works. I don't care. It works. I'm happy. So,
But the chickens still get in.
you know, I've made the thing this wide, and they say, I have never seen chickens like it in my life. They can get into anything, little roaches. You've never seen anything like this. We caught them going under the fence into the garden.
Yes.
They were squished down, mushing along on their little tummies to get into the garden.
Under
Under
the
the gate.
garden gate.
Can you? I mean, these guys are out of control. Out of control.
And
Wow,
but
I
you
know.
love them.
I do. They're bad, like me. It's wonderful. So yeah, the chickens can still get in. Although, Benny keeps them out. They're minus a few feathers, but he keeps them out.
Of the porch.
Yeah, off the porch, yeah. So, yeah. It works out, I guess. Every time they see that dog, the chickens run for cover, man.
And the rooster starts yelling at you.
Help!
Whitey either yells for help or he's cussing her out in chicken cackle because he starts at the top of his lungs
He does.
and keeps going.
Yeah, he keeps going until I come out there. It's like, I know the dog's outside. Whoa, give it a rest, will ya? Building a doggy gate. You know, until today it worked great. He pushed it. What he'll do is he'll stand up on it. It's no big deal. He'll stand up on it. Today, he pushed. When he did it, he was
He actually
excited.
broke it.
And it popped. Well, what it did is it popped the wood off the screws. I didn't use long enough screws. My bad. I'll fix it today or tomorrow or something. But it's been working.
Yes.
It's been working beautifully.
Well, you've got to admit, there were extenuating circumstances
yeah, it's
today.
got a little crazy today.
Well, actually, it was crazy yesterday,
Yes.
and it's just continued today.
Yeah, it's been silly, and yes, I'll explain that too. And I think the last one that I did was rethinking the kitchen cart. I made crates,
Oh, they're so wonderful.
and they can fill them up with all kinds of good stuff. And they're holding stuff. Get this. I found in the kitchen cart 2 bottles of Dawn that I had bought a long time ago. I didn't know. She had bought with coupons and stuff a while ago while she was down in Brunswick. She'd bought a bunch of Dawn and dishwashing soap and stuff.
Well, I use Dawn to wash wool and everything else, so
Yeah.
it's always nice to have on hand. I use it more than just dishes.
It's
so.
on hand now, child. We have more dish soap than the law should allow. I mean, it's filled up one of the crates. It's packed with nothing but dish soap. We're going to be able to wash the world. It's going to be wonderful, trust me. So,
You can do that. Have at it.
yeah. Wow. Okay. The goings on around here. We're in the middle of a flea infestation. Big surprise. Oh man.
I think everybody is.
I think, yeah, it's this time of year where they're really loving the weather and chewing on our animals and going crazy.
And us.
Oh yeah. Well, they try. They don't like us, but they'll have a little nibble once in a while. So, yes, I know about diatomaceous earth. Yes, I know about poisons. Yes, I know all about all that stuff. And yes, I will be sprinkling diatomaceous earth over the entire house, letting it sit for, what, a couple hours, whatever, and vacuuming the house.
I'd let it sit overnight and then vacuum. Let them get a good
dose of it. Yeah. Well, all I have to do now is find the diatomaceous earth. I've lost it again.
Yes. I don't know where you put it this time.
Nobody ever knows where I put things. I put it
I-
way nice and safe.
I've done pretty good about
Yeah,
telling
she's
you
kept up
where
pretty-
stuff is.
She's kept up pretty well, but, you know, after a while, I get real cagey about where I put things. So, okay. The Benny update. Benny is finally able to learn. It took pretty much all this time. He is finally understanding that words mean things. And he'll look at my mouth now. And actually, he's able to figure it out. He's never
you can
had...
see the smoke coming from his ears.
You really can. He's such a goofball.
Doofus!
Yeah, he is. He's a doofus. He is the biggest doofus of all time. I have never seen a sillier German Shepherd in my life. I mean, he's always got this big stupid grin on his face. His ears are always kind of going everywhere, and it's like talking to me. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I wasn't going to say that.
But he's,
Da-da-da-da-da.
but he is finally able to learn, and so now I can begin training him. You know, we've had him over a month,
Over a month, almost 2 now.
and he is just figuring out words mean things. You'll tell him no, and he'll look at you like, mm-hmm, and then
Sure.
go right back to doing what he was doing. So what I guess what people were doing before was like, no, don't do that, no, and then they'd walk away in frustration, and so no means nothing. So I'm coming up with new ways of saying no without saying no. It's interesting around here.
Yeah.
It's like telling Nayu stay. I couldn't do it for the longest time. I had to tell her wait, because stay was a bad thing for her. I was like, whatever. So I got to come up with a word for no for Benny. So yeah, that's been working. I hate doing that. That makes my throat hurt.
Yes.
And then yesterday, this is what we were talking about, where things were crazy yesterday. A neighbor's dog comes over all the time. I mean, well, I shouldn't say all the time. You know,
Every once in a while, but she's friendly with the
yeah,
dog.
and she's friendly with me, and I can do anything I want with her, and, you know, she's a nice dog. Until yesterday. And she and Nayus got into a fight. And I mean, it was usually you can pull off one of the animals or something like that. No big deal.
No,
Not these two.
these two.
And I finally got Nayus out of the way, and the old dog and she's old.
Yeah.
The other dog came at, I think her name is Sheba or something, I don't know. She's a white shepherd, blue eyes, I don't know. Anyway, she started charging after. I had to let Nye go, otherwise she'd really been hurt. So she's over there with a rake.
Broke the rake.
I broke the rake, man. I mean, I was slamming them.
I ended up
Thank you.
putting, when we finally separated them, even though these dogs are bone tired, I mean, exhausted,
Yeah.
they're still going at each other. I ended up sticking the rake through the fence and pushing it
Yeah.
against her body, and then using my body to hold her
Which is
away from another away from Nayus.
Yeah, and then I'm over there with a hose spraying, trying to not get Joe.
Oh,
Because I'm underneath
yeah,
her.
sure.
I mean,
Sure,
I'm
I'm wet from head to toe. Glasses are soaked, can't see a thing.
I'm
Nah, you
spraying.
didn't miss me.
I'm spraying the water into the dog's ear and nose, and finally, they let go. So with her doing that, I grabbed Nye, get her out of the way, which I thought she went in the house. She didn't. And got a leash. Because this old dog, man, she laid down in the garden, could not move.
Oh yeah, on the tomatoes.
Oh,
And
they went all over everything.
Yeah.
They did worse than the dang chickens.
no, not quite,
Well,
but
close.
close.
And that was one lousy dog fight.
Yeah, it was.
So, so then
You
I
know,
finally
the-
got the old dog out. Came back to find out Nayus was nowhere around. I had seen her climbing up the road. I thought she'd come back. She never did. She finally came back late last night after I'd gone to bed.
It was 2:00.
Yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning, this dog shows up. Nobody knew she was there. Joe was gonna come around, do something, and there was Nye. She came and woke me. Nye's back. I know you want to know. I hate to wake you up. No, I really wanted to know.
We cleaned her
So,
up. I
cleaned
mean,
her up. Best
you
we
know the
could.
saying, well, you should have seen the other guy. Both these were dogs were the other guy. They were all cut, bleeding.
Bleeding, nasty. They look
Oh,
like
yeah.
they've been in a professional dog fight. And Nayus is part pit bull. I don't know what that other dog was, but she was aggressive, very aggressive. Would not stop. I tried everything to get her off.
Yeah, but she's never done that in the past.
Not around here, no.
And Nye's never done that in the past.
No.
But they were flat
They were
going at it.
running to kill each other. Well, that was so much fun. And as I'm running toward them to spray them, I hit something in the garden and went down. And
The
I
sprinkler.
got myself. And I mean, it's swollen. It was bleeding all over the place. You
Yeah,
can
it's
imagine my
bruised.
shin. It's bruised, it's swollen, and
You can barely
Getty.
walk.
yeah, it's been fun. This has just been such a fun couple of days.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I don't know about them.
And then finding the chickens in the garden this afternoon when I came back from therapy.
And I
Physical therapy, not mental therapy. I just want to
wanna-
specify.
Let's make sure she'd understand that. the
Although
mental therapy will come later, of course. I am getting better at carding.
shh, that's a
The
secret.
secret. Ooh. I'm getting better at carding.
Yes,
I've been
I'm so proud of her.
I've been sitting on my bed, like I do.
Yes,
With the
because it's
TV
air
on.
conditioned and there's
It's air
television
conditioned.
in there.
Yeah,
She can just kick back and relax, a lady of luxury.
Yeah, that would be me. Anyway, I sit in there and I'm carding.
And wait a minute, let me pick my feet up. It's getting deep in here.
I've been pretty good at this, getting this carding done. And I found a video and a couple videos. I'm in doing all that. I'm getting pretty good at this. Now I have to figure out how to spin. That's next on the list.
It will happen. I
Yeah.
will show you.
Yes.
I
actually
my
was starting on
one-handed version of it.
I was actually starting on it.
Yeah.
On my fix on the because I had to fix the spinning wheel. It didn't have the pedal. So my fix on it didn't work because I was going in, well, the guys will understand. I would put like a cup hook, which is like, there's nothing to it, into end grain. So of course it was falling out. I redid it and I think it'll work, but I haven't tried it yet.
If it
Pinterest.
doesn't work, we'll figure it out again.
Yeah, I'll figure something out. I don't know. You know, I
We
always
have
do.
fun bouncing ideas off each other.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of that, which we'll get to as well. Pinterest. Ideas for building. I did a woodshed, and it's going to be, I'm going to do a woodshed, and it's going to be out of
Pallets.
pallets. Thank you. Pallets.
I'm the one with the phaser.
Yeah. And then, workshop storage thing for, like, smaller stuff.
Yeah.
That's on the building ideas thing. That's that was fun to make. I haven't built it. Just putting it. I'd use SketchUp. I'm gonna go crazy with SketchUp. I love it.
It's a good way to relax as much as you've been working.
And also, yeah, it's been crazy. I have a job. Yeah.
It's
Other than the
actually
homestead.
turned into a job.
A job, yeah, and it's gotten a little crazy, but I'm working it out. I'm getting better at this. Okay, and then the other section is like our homesteading plans or something like that. I have 2 pictures of the rabbitry and coop that you can take a look at it on Pinterest. That's cool. The Brunswick house, her daughter is there right now. That's
Yes.
cleaning it out and doing stuff. She's such a sweetheart.
Love Jen to death.
She's been she grabbed her husband and said, "Come on, we're working." Okay. So he's been working like a dog, just trying to get it all straightened out because this building outside has to come down.
He's trying to keep the peace with a pregnant wife
Yeah, well,
and 3 children,
in
or
tow.
2 children under the age of 5.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, he's walking eggshells.
that's probably true too. But yeah, she's helping to clean out the house. She's there now, doing all this stuff. I love her to death.
You haven't even met her yet. Wait till
No,
you
I haven't
meet her.
even met this girl. I'm absolutely in love
You
with
think I was nuts? She didn't fall far from the apple tree.
Okay, now, I told you on Facebook, I was going to do a solar oven experiment with the box and the foil and the black and the blah, blah, blah. I haven't done it.
No, she had a brain fart moment.
Well, yeah, and then I suddenly woke up and went, duh. Okay. That the cooking, what you're cooking in, isn't shiny. It's black. So that's what you need in a solar oven. And I'm such an idiot, you know. I was going to argue the point.
We
but-
were going to argue. We had planned to argue or get opinions on which would cook better. A matte black solar oven on the inside. And I kept saying, no, my solar oven on the inside
was a shiny foil.
Shiny foil. So
Well-
that it would get up to temperature and cook hotter.
Well, everybody on Facebook said she's right.
Yes.
Fine. Well, then I got to thinking about it. Well, what you're cooking in is black, not the stuff that I have. It's going to be black, or it's going to be, you know, those graniteware pans and
Yeah.
stuff. Duh.
Exactly. I would have told you if
I
you'd
know.
asked, but you didn't even know how to form the question.
I got it right.
Yes, you did.
But anyway, okay. So we already told you about the rabbitry, and it's going to house the chickens. Not done.
Oh, no, you don't, but I do.
We've been brainstorming on this homestead layout, so please go look. That's up
That's
there
on
too.
Pinterest.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
you
up
just
there
put it
too.
up there.
We're getting more rabbits.
Yes.
I'm very
We met
excited.
a nice lady named Kim. She's getting out of the English Angoras, and she's selling us her Angoras.
Yeah, I'm very happy about this.
Yes, there's 2 ruby-eyed whites,
2 or 3.
does.
2 does and a buck.
2 does and a buck.
That's
that are
ruby-eyed white. I'm
Which she
happy.
loves. I love the blue-eyed whites, but
Well, you know, it's just.
the red or pink-eyed whites are demon possessed. I mean, that's just what it reminds me of.
Brother. They're just albino.
I understand, but even albinos I think of as demon possessed.
Stop! You do not. Being awful. Anyway.
I can.
Yes.
I'm me.
I also have read a couple books, or I'm reading one of them. Now everybody's, excuse me, everybody's always, they talk a lot about this, what is it, the garden market.
Oh yes.
Jean, whatever his name is anyway. Go around, you'll see everybody talking about it. It's a great book. I hated
Oh,
it. I didn't
God.
like it.
It's worthless.
I didn't care for it at all. She's already read it. I had not, and I did. And,
Well, I've also read the
and this is the one I'm reading now. It's the One Straw Revolution. I'm gonna do this name. Hold on. I love this.
Yeah, you want me to do it?
Masanobu Fukuoka.
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 No.
Fukuoka.
It's an island in Japan. It's Fukuoka.
Well, anyway. She would
Because
know, I
that's,
don't
yes, I'm Japanese. I would know.
know. But anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Or at least most of you do. It's called One Straw Revolution. And I'll put it down in the description.
Oh,
And all
excellent
that.
book.
It really is an excellent book. Now, a lot of what he's doing, obviously, it's in Japan. But what he's able to do with a very small plot of land
Yes.
is make a living.
Yes.
I mean, like a quarter acre kind of thing. And he can make a living on it because of how he's done it. And how he thinks about life and living and all that. It's a wonderful book. It really is. So, it's a must get. And the other one I didn't really go for.
Yeah. There's a bunch
Because
of good books.
What it said was, the other one was talking about how, you know, you figure out who your market is, and you are the nastiest cat. Who your market is and all this, and you're doing, basically you're beholden to whoever is there.
Yeah.
To whoever you're selling to, and I don't like that idea. I like for them to come to me and say, what do you got? And then I can do that. So yeah, I'm not.
Well, I do
into that kind of
both
marketing.
ways, but then I've got the marketing degree.
And I'm not interested in being beholden to anybody. You are so
It's
dirty.
not
Don't clean it.
so much as being beholden, but seeking out new markets and explaining it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be nicer to be able to say, okay, this is the wool we have. Buy it or don't. I like that. That's marketing. Well, no, it's
No,
not
it
marketing
isn't.
actually.
That's making product available.
Yes, and that's all you have to do. If it's a good product, make it available. You're done.
But if nobody knows it's available,
Well, that's why you go on these websites and stuff and let them know and show them the bunnies.
yes, they're so cute.
They are. They're adorable.
Anyhow, we got 5 new bunnies coming.
I'm happy.
If you have read my blog on the rabbitry and our long-term plans, we're trying to get Mel off the job market and semi-self-sufficient
Here.
in 2 years. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the timeline.
Where my job is here. Totally.
And she gets paid for it.
That would be nice.
Yeah, so we can meet some bills.
Oh, just a couple.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be fun. I've also been cleaning out gutters.
Oh, yes.
I've been up on this ladder.
Well, I got you a what, 16-foot ladder, 14-foot
Yeah, she got the ladder. I've been climbing it. And
I'm not going to climb it.
mostly my whirling dervish, she's the one standing on the ground going, please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Especially
My
when
cat
you
does
get
not like that.
the jet water sprayer out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, then I, and it jet too. It turned and I flapped my ear and stuff. It hurt. So yeah, it's a good jet. But I have to get up there and do that. Well, what I've been doing is when I clean out the gutter, I've been throwing all that into a bucket. It's compost, people.
Yes, it is. Plenty of leaf mold.
Leaky like cow manure, and it works great. But you have to wear gloves and do that, otherwise you're gonna end up torn up. Which I have 2 hornet nests here at the house. One's right at the back door, and one's further down. I've never had a problem with them. They'll turn toward me when I'm doing something up there, and then she's at it again, and then go on about their business. No big deal. There was a new one. They didn't want me anywhere near, and one of them stung me. I was so mad that I blasted them
Good.
and got rid of them. If they're going to be ugly to me, I'll be ugly right back. The others weren't ugly, and I even squirted them a little bit, and they were like, do you mind? And that was it. I never, and I'm working right there with them. Hi kids, how you doing? And doing this. They never bother me. What? They never bother me. That one did. So I got rid of them. Enough of that crap.
Hey, you either play nice or I take my marbles and go home.
Well, they're building their nest on my house. Be nice.
Yes, you're a squatter. You're in squatter land.
So I think that's.
But we did get the metal gutter guards to go
Oh
over
yeah,
the
well I haven't done that yet.
So you
I
don't
wanna do a
have-
video.
Yeah,
I'll do a video. I
yeah.
got a ton of videos. to
Oh yes, we've got some doozies. You like the cheaters pickles? We got. There's more where that came
do.
from.
Oh man, there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on around here.
She's crazy. I'm crazy.
It works out.
Yeah,
We're kind of cockeyed.
yeah. Seriously, cockeyed.
So yeah, I mean I'm working and doing and working and doing my best. And I'm gonna try. We're both gonna try to put out more videos,
Yes.
as best we can. But it takes time to shoot this, and then I have to edit it. But by then it's nighttime, and other
Well,
than
we-
recording, I really have nothing to do. So I may as well do.
We do
with it.
90% of the editing at nighttime.
Yeah.
Because during the daylight hours, we're just so busy.
Yeah. So we're doing stuff, and it's going crazy, but yes, we're gonna try to put out more videos. Aren't we good?
Yes, you're so cute.
Anyway, so that's what's been going on this month, and
Yep.
I'm already exhausted from talking about it.
Hey, you haven't even really talked about what we got coming up. I mean, we've got the building for the rabbitry coming next month.
I certainly hope so.
Or the end of this month.
End of the month. And then I'm going to do the gutters, and I'm going to redo my table saw. I want to realign the blade and take the guard off, blah, blah, blah. So I've got to do that. So there's all kinds of
And make
stuff.
it more stable.
And of course, she feeds me all the time, so
Yeah, I feed her.
there's going to be that.
Although recently we've had a lot of roast beef sandwiches. It's just been too blasted hot.
It has been. It's been miserable hot. We had a heat wave, as you can imagine, and now it's here it is.
I mean,
it's
we're
August,
talking
right?
106.
Oh yeah, it's been hot. But we were talking. I said because it got cooler, and it's much cooler. It's in the low 80s. And I said, "Whoa, fall is right about here." She says, "It can't be. It's August." It can be up here.
Yes, but August, where I used to live, is the hottest month of the year.
Right, and see, August is.
I mean,
not
it's already
necessarily the hottest month.
110 there now.
July is usually the worst, and
Yeah.
it was. It lived up to its.
Yeah, but
Position.
at least we had a break with the rain showers. At least we
Once in a
got
while.
rain.
Yeah, some we did get some. We've been having some the last couple of days, which I'm very happy about.
Yeah.
Except for Benny having to be in the house all the time.
Oh, he's loved being at your feet.
Oh, yes.
and
He's
sitting
always-
his nose on your lap and not moving.
Yeah, and licking my legs and ugh.
He
Dog is
just
nuts.
loves his mommy.
Oh man, I gotta get this dog trained. Man, he's a mess. But that is about it.
Yeah. More to come. Lots more to come.
So, all in the description below is the Facebook, is the Pinterest, is the blog, is what else?
Go check it out.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff down
There's
there.
something for everyone. If you want plans for anything Mel shows that she's building.
People are loving that fence, the
Oh,
portable fence post.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, people love that one. That's been repinned a million times. Well, right, that's going well there, but a lot. And there was something I was going to put on the description that I can't remember, but I'll remember, and then I'll put it on the description. Oh, please don't ask me to remember things.
Scatterbrain.
Yeah, I am. It's too much to do.
Well, she's traumatic brain injury survivor. I'm a stroke survivor. Both of us are brain damaged. But together we make it work. Because my half brain and your half brain click.
It worked. But I am going to be very busy and getting things accomplished, and hope that you guys hang out with us. Share our videos. And,
Yes.
And tell
Like,
people about us.
subscribe.
Yeah. all
Help
that
us
fun
grow.
stuff.
We're planning a giveaway, little giveaway for what, 500?
I think at 500 people we're going to do a little something.
500 subscribers.
It's not like we're rich, but we'll come up with something.
Yeah, and then 1,000
Of
we'll
course.
we'll do something even better.
It'll be fun.
But you'll have to stay tuned to see that.
Yeah. We always have it on there as to how many subscribers we have. So once it gets to 500, I know you guys are going to say, you're at 500!
Yes. Nag, 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 nag. No.
Oh, okay. Well, we're finally going to shut up.
Yeah.
It's
No.
kind of hard for us. But,
At least we'll stop videotaping.
yes, we'll stop there. That's good. So, anyway, it's been wonderful. I really enjoyed this tea time.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we're going to try to do better.
Try to do better.
Yeah, more videos and stuff.
We are.
We are better. Yeah.
We are it. We are the cockeyed team.
Yeah, baby. With the boo-boos.
Yes, with the boo-boos.
So, you guys
Have a blessed day.
have a blessed day. Take care.
Yes. And join us again.
Yes.